I created two kingdoms, the Mushroom Kingdoms, aka Red Kingdom, and the Savannah Kingdom, aka the Blue Kingdom. They have 1 week to prepare for the big war, while not dying cause the server is on hardcore. Each day there will be an event or two, and the winners will get a revive and a drop. And on the second day, there will be an election to decide each kingdom's king. But each kingdom will have one spy from the other team, and the spy's mission is to kill the king before the big battle. If he succeeded, his team wins automatically. All clear? Let's go! Day 1. Each kingdom started playing at the same time. While Blue Kingdom had ton of wood and shortage on food, the red team was struggling with wood. But both kingdoms started to strategize and potential kings started showing their skills to lead.
Okay, guys, so the villager is the most important thing. For now, we need one person that will be in charge of it.
And the question for who's gonna be the king started to rise some conflicts.
I'd like to be the king, but
We need someone that is both.
Who said?
We need
Gabe.
someone.
Listen.
I kind of want to be the king.
Who said they want to be the king?
I
James, no, none of us trust you.
But to be honest, I do have a part in most of the conflicts, cause I always let them. I mean, maybe someone solved them. Yo, don't forget that you have a spy, guys.
Oh my god,
spy might
anyone
be
under the
stacking
age of
up.
11, please stop talking for 3 seconds.
It didn't take long for the first player to die from blue team.
Hey man,
Yeah.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to be on red team.
How did he die?
Died in lava.
He fell in the lava because he's a dumbass.
By the way, I'm not telling you who is the spy, just so you try to guess. And if you guessed it, come on, say down below. It didn't take long for both teams to be covered with iron, so I called the first event. It was an easy mission for red team and so for blue team.
Okay, we're killing them. Nice.
Alright, we killed all of them.
We killed
Almost.
I just got here at the very end.
We're done.
Look at Psycho. Psycho is getting stacked up. Maybe he
Dude.
is the spy and he's trying to kill
Shut
the
up,
king.
man!
Okay, shut
up!
I'm just
Go away!
I'm
Go
just
bully the
saying.
red team! Go bully the red team! Nobody wants you here!
I have no idea why people don't like me, man. And shortly after,
Stego just fell into a cave!
I'm actually so bad at this game.
Alright, well, it was a
I
short-lived memory.
blue team were down by 2 players. A shaky start for sure. And the second event started where the kingdoms can pick to either revive or get OP items. Blue teams will definitely choose to revive.
We don't really need to revive anyone right now, so I say OP item.
And their teamwork is...
Get underneath the platform.
I'll be far away.
Here.
I'll be far away.
We can actually talk about it.
Yeah, guys, we
Put it on a chest.
Robloxio,
Oh my
you're like
God.
5! Get down!
You're like a literal monkey, dude. We're only a team. Don't be like,
Yes, I got it.
And soon after, red team suffered their first death. What happened?
We lavaed him. He was taking stuff from people.
They literally killed their teammates. And, not surprisingly, they chose OP items too.
What was the other option?
To revive someone or...
Nah, we want the
items,
shulker.
of course. No one cares about revival.
What is it? What is it?
Go. We just got a touchdown.
What is it? What is it?
Not chapel.
And the last event for the day was approaching. Basically, it will be the one that will build the best house. You have 30 minutes to build it. Each team started building. And then, another death for blue team.
Guys,
Magic Jello, what's happened?
I was in a cave and there were many mobs.
Now they had to win the event so they can revive Magic Jello. The red team took a different strategy. They created a fishing group and a mining group.
Can you help us fish waste?
Sure.
You have to give us a sub though.
So their teamwork was getting good. And then it was time for the result.
This house should win because we made the best of the resources we were provided with. And this is an awesome meeting hall. This is where we discuss all of our plans.
Yeah, you
really
really
we have a second
Indian
house.
vibes, man. I swear to God.
We have a second house.
Okay, yeah,
I think we have a second house. It's under construction.
Oh, sure, it's under construction.
Lava around it, either.
I like that. I like that. So Reginald, where are the cats?
They're downstairs.
Wow, dude.
Here are the
This is
cats.
because I was a bit
yeah,
toxic.
just
to
for that.
Can you find
Fine, you
Entrance
win.
looks so plain.
Yay! Revive Jello.
Just revive Joe. Revive
Look at
Joe.
it.
Just revive Joe. Revive Joe. We don't care.
Blue team chose to revive Magic Jello, and their teamwork got a little better. And they followed red team's steps and started fishing too and farming. And it was time for the last event's boss.
A lot of damage. Who took the bow? Who took the bow? Wait there, can I see it?
They killed it, and they got an OP bow with power 7. And just like that, the first day's events were done, and the Blue Kingdom made their first enchantment table. So did the selfishness of some players started showing up. And with that, I went to sleep thinking that nothing will happen cause most of members logged out. Literally in the middle of my REM sleep.
To be honest, yeah, same. I didn't expect that from Derek. Like for me, it was a pretty chill guy, but
Yeah,
I guess.
man. Fucking hell. I think the cat that told me he fixed it. Basically, Derek, a Red Kingdom member, found a way to pass the border to the blue team's side and griefed the blue team, which was against the rules. So the next day, first thing we do was to decide his fate. By the way he made it to the other side, it's maybe cause I broke the command block stopping the nether, so he built one from the other side, then built one in the other side. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not confirming anything. God damn it. Day 2. We started the day with the trial of Dirac. And it basically went like this. Gonna start the trial of Dirac. Okay, so Dirac broke the rules and came to this side. And then he decided to grieve, broken the rules without caring to anyone. Dirac, do you have some— Stop eating! Tell me one reason not to ban you right away.
Free my
from
boy
your
Derek,
team.
he ain't do nothing wrong.
Van.
A life,
Sorry, sir.
a life.
No.
That's
Sorry.
funny. That's funny that you guys want equal things when he griefed everything.
Oh,
That
okay,
wasn't
okay.
equal.
Let me say something over here. Magic. We lose Derek, yeah, sure. We lose a good player. You've already lost 3 players, and that includes Psycho. We are willing to let you bring back Minecraft Pro and Alpha Chat Sticker. That's 2 people for the return of Derek. But that's the maximum we're going for. We're not giving you an extra.
Okay,
No,
listen.
you
though.
guys are the ones who just griefed us. You guys don't have a
You
say in
guys
this.
have, you
That's
guys have
stupid.
no
You guys are
say.
so dumb.
My question to you right now isn't if you like are worried about whether you were griefed or not. My question to you right now is, do you want Psycho back or not?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You have
Listen to me.
literally no
You're the
leverage.
defense. You're the defense. You're not the negotiators. You're not—
In the end, they settle on bringing Dirac back in exchange for Psycho and all Dirac's belongings. And with the trial ending, the Red Kingdom lost a player. Yo, fish, what happened?
He's retarded, man.
This guy normally has feather falling 10,000 in Skyblock.
Rest in peace. It was time for the king's election. The king will be the one who gets the most votes. And the moment I announce who's the king is, the spy can start planning on killing him immediately. But the king will get a leather armor with protection 30. So it's not an easy job, and it will definitely take taking the king by surprise. Starting with the Blue Kingdom's election. Matt, why do you think they should vote for you?
well, I do have a lot of plans for this camp, and I think some people have already learned that. And I already have a plan to find out who the spy is, or to sabotage the other team.
Psycho?
I'm kind of stupid, but I'm cool. So.
If you're voting for
I-
Matt, please write one in the chat. It actually wasn't even a competition. Matt Gaylor won the election and he got his king's chestplate. And for Red Team, F16 ended up winning the election, and the way he handled trading for Dirac definitely gave him a high push.
As you saw, just before in the negotiation, we would have lost 2 revivals to them for Derek. I managed to use my expert negotiation skills and win. We
Aren't you
got
in
Derek
negotiation?
back, who is a very valuable member of this team.
Welty, why do you think they should vote for you?
Because I have the best fishing rod.
And with the king events ending, it was time for the events of the day. I gave both kings 1 pumpkin seed and 30 minutes to make as much pumpkins as possible. And the winners will have the chance to fight a boss. If they beat him, they will get a sharpness 7 sword. Okay, 0 time. Okay, now send back from the chest. First chest. Blue team, you actually won the events.
Yo!
More
I
will
am.
spawn the boss in 3, 2, 1.
shit.
The boss is here.
Oi,
Good luck.
go under the platform. Go under the platform.
Go on the platform, go on the platform.
The platform. Near the pumpkin chest. Here, at the middle. Go at the platform.
It's attacking me.
Oh shit!
It worked.
Do not break
This
the
isn't
pumpkin.
fair.
Oh, kill the blaze! Kill the blaze! Kill the blaze!
Well,
James, come in water. James,
Come in the water,
in.
come in the water, come in the water.
fight
Oh,
him.
oh,
Good luck.
Leave,
Be
dude.
mad about it.
Yes!
No. Drop the sword and a skull.
Wait, who has the sword?
After it ended, I started the blood moon in both sides. Essizian ended up dying from the Red Kingdom. It took some time, but in the end, both kingdoms won the event. Red Kingdom decided to use the revive to bring back Essizian, while Blue Kingdom decided to keep the revive and not bring back Roboxio.
No.
Not now.
No.
And with that, the day ended. Also, while in my RAIM sleep, Red Team and Blue Team lost another player, so yeah. Day 3. The theme was disappointment. I planned a big boss to make them suffer and lost a lot of members, but
Yes!
Should
Yes, it hits, it hits,
Yeah,
it
shoot
hits.
him.
Drop totem. Drop totem. Get that.
you get low, run up there.
What is this? Is it a
You got to tell them?
Okay, I'm good.
I was so disappointed that I spawned a wither on both sides.
What the fuck? It's on steroids!
It's so fast.
It's on steroids! Dude, why did you spawn a fucking wither, bro?
Okay, stop bowing. Stop bowing.
Oh, bowing, stop bowing. Stop bowing.
Stop
Don't,
bowing.
don't bow.
Kill.
Melee.
Everything dead. There you go.
Hey, yo.
Oh, what the f***? He spawned it inside me. What the f***? Elbozo.
That's not.
How did they die?
Walk, get away. We one shot you. Okay, we can't shoot it anymore.
And with their revive, Red Team revived Dirac again, while Blue Team kept their revive. Funny thing was, Dirac died literally 1 hour later. What a waste of a revive. F16, did you lose people? Who did you lose?
We lost Rick. Last night he died.
The Red Team numbers were higher than Blue now. But also, the Red Kingdom had members, but they weren't working as a group. And they were barely logging in together to strategize. While the Blue Kingdom was a team, and the king was leading his kingdom in a good order. But still, Blue Kingdom were no PvPers. So if their spy failed, their chances to win will be way lower than Red. And that was it for day 3. Day 4. I gave each king 1 cactus, and they had 1 day to grow as many cactuses as possible. Each team started making the best they can, but both teams decided to go for an AFK farms. And basically the winners was going to be the team that will AFK the longest. And here where F16 showed up his real skills. The man was literally playing 18 hours a day. He was playing non-stop, gathering materials for his citizen, while Blue Team's king, Matt Gaylor, was playing but basically not as much. I mean, 18 hours a day, man. So, the Blue King decided to use their revive to bring back teams that died in the previous day. And when it was time for the results, let me check the first team. Okay.
Psycho, kick Psycho, kick Psycho.
Okay. Okay.
Traitor.
Okay.
Those guys are playing for 10 hours straight.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. Red was by far in lead, and it was time for their boss. A hard boss that was going to wipe at least 2 of them. I'm so
Whine about it.
disappointed again. The cat death! And then I spawned the second boss for both teams. If they killed it, their spy will get a sharpness 7 sword to make his mission to kill the king easier. The red team killed it, and so did the blue team. It wasn't that hard of a challenge. And with that, red team decided to revive the rack again. But in the background, red team had protection 4 diamond armor on almost all of their members, and they turned a spider spawner into an XP farm. So they were a lot in the lead. And when added, most of Red Kingdoms are good PvPers. It started to look like really bad for the Blue Kingdom. But also, Blue Team had a lot of villagers with good books, so they were giving themselves an advantage. But with only 3 days left to the big battle, it wasn't looking good for Blue Team. And that was all for day 4.
Day 5.
The event was to build the best underground base. I blew up a big hole underground for both teams, and I told them to turn it into the best base they can. The prize was a revive and an OP drop containing netherite ingots, which blue team definitely needed, and also sugarcane. So the Blue Kingdom took it to heart to win this, especially their king. He literally built most of the base alone, but another member fall from the Blue Kingdom. So winning this event wasn't a question. While in red team, their king couldn't play for the day, so they didn't even try. Red team was mainly focusing to get as tanky as they could, and it was time for the results. The Blue Kingdom built an amazing boat and even a storage system above it. While in the Red Kingdom, Derek, do you even know where your team has built the
I don't know. Here we have our beacons. There is your office.
And then this is office.
What the is happening here? Here we have here we have our enchanting room, I guess.
The Blue Kingdom won by far better build, so they earned their chance to fight the boss of the event.
How is my boat so what
King
the
doesn't die.
Lose the fireball!
Oh no, he's after me! He's after me, bro!
He doesn't die.
You killed him, okay.
Yeah, okay, now only the
Ah.
Evoker left.
What?
Yeah, now you have to kill the evoker to get the totem.
Oh no. I took 1 heart of damage.
They did beat the boss and got their revive. Then Matt decided to revive their dead member Alpha using it, ending the 5th day's event, with the spies on both teams making no move. It looked that red team will secure the win in 2 days. But behind the scene, the Blue Kingdom secured a villager with Prot 4 too. So the gear was better for Blue Kingdom with their netherite than the red. And that was all for day 5. Day 6. The event was simple. I gave both sides all types of wood, and the request was simple. Make me the best looking oasis using the hole I made for the base. And they had 1 day. And the prize was going to be a revive and 2 goons that will fight with them on the battle day in 2 days. So, when I logged on, I found that the rack died again. Both teams started making the best they can. Red team went for a more of a simple way, while blue team went all in for this. And it didn't take long for the result time come. Red team, well, let's just say F-16 Indian jeans kicked in again and made their oasis sound like a paradise.
There's also an umbrella, just in case you don't really like the small amount of light that we really have. There's an umbrella. Now, of course, we also want some utility out of this. So if you come back here, so we also have some furnaces in here. Nice little shack with some furnaces. You can like cook some stuff, cook some
Right,
food.
you have Indian blood in you, man.
This is the official Red Empire bar. We like to serve mineral water.
Yeah.
Taken freshly from the fountain. That you can see the waterfall that's coming down there. It is natural water. It's pretty good, pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like it looks like it's coming out from the sewers, but I will take your word for it.
No, that. And if you come here, this is a little tent that we made.
Oh. I actually like this place. And it was time for blue team. Sadly, they had no one like F-16s, so... But their oasis was amazing, so I called it a draw. And gave both of them a revive, and when it came for the goons, I told them that the fastest team to kill the boss will get the goons. Blue team had a big advantage because they were way more online than red. But red team ended up winning because of their teamwork.
It's not that this thing flies up by itself.
No, the other ones didn't fly. Why? Because they stay in his range.
GG.
Okay.
Oh.
The goons red team win. Blue team you
Oh.
took 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And with 2 extra strong goons on their side with the best gear and stronger PvPers than blue team. It looked that the victory was secured for red team. Especially that the spies were going back to their side in 1 day before the big battle. Even though the blue kingdom were far more united than red. Because the Red Kingdom were all over the place, but with stronger fighters and more players and 2 extra strong goons. The Blue Kingdom's tunnel had no lights in the end of it. The last day, day 7. The event was the team that will gather the most rotten flesh. Blue Kingdom had an advantage because of their biome. But the Red Kingdom's king literally built the best AFK farm you can ever see. And man was literally AFKing for like 20 hours. It looked more that the Red Kingdom were going to win that and secure another 2 goons. The Blue Kingdom needed to win this or else it will be a 100% game over for them. Even before the battle. But then, out of nowhere. The blue spy killed the Red Kingdom's king. It was the most unexpected thing ever. I didn't see it coming at all. The Blue Kingdom won. Waited was the spy that brought the win to his king. And stole it from the Red Kingdom in their last minute. It was literally 5 minutes to send each spy back to his real place. 5 minutes. 5 minutes waited, secured the win. Why the red spy was the captive. Let's go! Let's go, Aiton! Oh my god!
Vortex! Come on, guys!
The spy actually killed him!
Vortex!
Let's go, Vortex!
Vortex!
You as the blue team's king, you led your team to victory. What do you have to say? Say your line.
I'm gonna take a piss.
I would like to say, like some people of my teams, I cannot say anything because
What the f*** Yo, F-16. As the king that got betrayed by his best friend, and as red team king that lost, what do you want to say?
I respect what Vortex did, right? He did what was needed to win, and I would have expected nothing less from him. He was a good soldier, and he was on my side, and it's just a shame that he turned out to be the spy. What he did, I respect it, and to Matt, I say congratulations.
And with that, the Blue Kingdom rise in history as winners. I hope you enjoyed this, especially with this unexpected end. That will be it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and join the Discord server if you wanna be in future videos like this. That was Vendetta. See you next time. Take care and peace.